the less you pay attention, the more it just simply opens. And then you are that. And there's a part of you that doesn't understand that. But you give that part of you that doesn't understand that away. Just say, okay, I know nothing. I know nothing, but this is much better than anything I can know or even grasp. That's how it works. And it takes you into a place of vulnerability, a place of openness and vulnerability. And then everything will come at you. Every single inference that you've created will come at you, like with torches. And the mind will say, adopt this way, say this, say that, or assume this, or assume a stance. And that openness, as soon as you touch it, you'll lose it. You'll lose it. And you'll just get caught up in the mind. And then you'll feel the pain of that. Then you'll feel the loss of that. And then next time you'll go, I'm not doing that. And then you'll give that away. You'll give that habit of inference or paying attention away. And you'll instead be vulnerable. And then when you do that, it's like all of the emotional stuff then comes up and says, oh, but don't forget if you don't play the game, people will abandon you, which is a common one, isn't it? If you, people are going to, and so you go, okay, I'll play the face game, and I'll do the fake emotions, and I'll do this, and I'll be part of the crowd, and then you'll lose it. You'll lose that openness, and then afterwards you're not like that anymore. And so the next time you're in a situation where you feel, emotionally, if you don't pay emotional attention, you'll be abandoned, and you'll just go with the abandonment. You'll just go with the abandonment. You just be yourself. You just be open like that. You begin just to live as that openness. And then that vulnerability begins to change. It begins to change as you become more established. As that becomes more established, the vulnerability changes to what we call direct experience. You start to experience things totally openly, knowingly, and without defense, just really beginning to discriminate. What is it you really feel in the body? Is there still a tendency to separate? Can you let it in to what is seeing? Can you maintain that vulnerability? And at the same time, in dissolution, can you then begin to access parts of your body that up until now have been totally taken over by your mind's reaction? It just all starts to open up. It all just starts naturally opening up, And you don't want to know anything apart from knowing itself, living by this knowledge without any inference. It's like even when you're with someone, like you like someone and you're building a relationship, and these old tendencies come in of or even friendships with people, like these old tendencies of, I can improve on that, or I can do this, I can do that, or I could be more honest, I can be more open. All this diatribe that goes into what the negotiation of relationship, and it's like suddenly it's just, I can just be this, and whatever happens, I can just be this. This is all that's needed. This openness, this vulnerability, this sensitivity. And what happens then is you're going from personal orientation or couples agreement on relationship to the relationship is just that. That is the relationship. And it's such a shift in consciousness. This is step 8 and 9. Going into step 8 and 9. This is the shift when it comes to what is the orientation of relationship. We're challenged in the program, in the 12 steps, we're challenged with this in step 8 and 9 when we go back into the marketplace. It can't be our demand anymore. A relationship can't be your demand anymore, even though that's changed in recent years with the advent of treatment centers, which is, what are your expectations of a relationship? What are your boundaries? What defines you as a person in a relationship? And it's all become loaded with the orientation of a relationship is a healthy person, right? Yeah, ideology. So the orientation of a relationship is two healthy people demanding what they need and negotiating what they need, right?
It's a well-written trade agreement.
Yes, yes. And then what happens is you just screw it all up and throw it out the window. Every bit of that, you just throw it away, okay? And you see that there's no orientation that is other than the knowing itself. There's no inference to a relationship. There is simply really being open and just seeing where that moves.